This is how you can get perfect Gel-X application on yourself every single time. Before you complete this step, you do need to prep your natural nails, so make sure you check out my pinned video for how to do that. If you apply should fit snugly into your sidewalls, shouldn't be too big, it shouldn't be too tight, and if you have to apply pressure to get it to lay down flat, it's probably going to pop off. This is an example of a tip that is just a little bit too big. As you can see, it looks like it fits, but when you pull down the skin, it is digging down into the sidewalls. So completely normal if you have flatter nails for there to be a little bit of a gap. The gel is what is going to fill that in. In order for your tips to last, you do need to prep them, and you have two different options when it comes to this. You can go in with a brush and a little bit of acetone and start to rub the inside of the tip just where your nail is going to be. You don't want to go crazy here. You don't need to use a whole lot of acetone. Just rub it until there's kind of a texture created and the little number on the inside is basically gone. Second method is using a mini sanding band, which is my personal favorite and what I have found gives the best retention. This method takes a little bit longer and creates a little bit more dust, but honestly it's worth it for the 4 to 6 week retention in my opinion. Just using this at a speed of 1 in the forward position and etching the inside in the shape and length of my natural nail. So you'll need a flash curing light. I personally prefer this one. It's hands-free and it has a sensor. You'll want to have your gel glue and your primer for that specific product. I have all these linked in my Amazon storefront. We're just going to go ahead and apply the primer, just a thin layer so that the nail is nice and covered. This is the angle in which you're going to be applying the tip. That's what's going to help the gel spread down to the free edge of your nail. When applying on yourself, you have two different methods and directions that you can do. You can hold it outwards like this, always using that middle finger to kind of anchor the finger on top, or you can flip the hand towards you. The application, I like to start with a little bit of gel on the actual nail and then some gel on the inside of the tip, a very thin layer, going up about as far as the length of the natural nail before you scrape a little bit of gel off on the tip. I like to pinch the tip right before application to give it a nice fit in the sidewalls. Now I have my light prepped and I'm going to go ahead and place my middle finger underneath the finger to give it a little bit of an anchor. Actual Gel-X tip is going to be between my pointer and my thumb. Pausing here just to show you where I'm applying the tip. I personally like to leave a small gap in between the cuticle and the actual Gel-X cuticle area. And then you'll just lay that tip down flat until the gel spreads right to the edge of your nail. You don't want the gel to spread past the free edge, so once it gets right to that edge, go ahead and flash cure. I typically flash cure for about 7 to 10 seconds, moving it from right to left. Next finger, we're going to apply again just a little bit of gel on the edge of the tip. I like to do that because it really helps the gel spread all the way out. Pinching and applying gel to the tip before we go in and apply and slowly spread that down to the free edge. Once it's in the right spot, we will flash cure again before we go ahead and fully cure all of the nails. I recommend using a low heat mode if your lamp has it, but do it for at least 60 seconds. Stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to show you how to perfectly blend and seal your Gel-X tips so that they will last you from 4 to 6 weeks.